And this is the first attempt to do this on a professional level. We're not working as students, we're working as professional musicians. And this is why we're here. Period. I think that you will get to know each other this week. When I started this, I thought of a collaboration between two countries. But it's bigger than that. We represent different backgrounds, different cultures, different ethics, and also different kinds of music. And I love that, and I hope you like that situation. And I hope you will be able to share that with each other during these 2 weeks, that we're basically going to live together. This is, well, that's what I hope for. Let's see how it works out. But you do it and you tell me.
Come on then, let's go, man, because nobody's looked at my my stuff yet.
I noticed there's only 2 music stands on the stage.
I have one.
You have one. Do you know if there are any more anyway?
I will ask.
Yeah. First impression of Sweden, very organised. Musically, people seem to care about the arts a lot.
Because I wondered, I don't know what you think, because we probably have quite different styles and different compositions. Should we find something in common and build a program like we were a band? Or should we just emphasize our differences and take it
I think there
to
should
the
be
different...
variety, definitely, but also there's no everyone to contribute, so it does.
Yeah, but I mean, if we should find something in common and build something around it, or should we the opposite?
I think it's too early to. Let's just play anything right now.
Possibly.
Yeah, let's play blues. Yeah, just play something. Just play something.
Yeah.
Hear how everybody sounds. And just. That's a simple place to start. First week. I think I learned a lot about how to collaborate. I'm used to sort of calling the shots. I write my own music. I have my own band, and I sort of say, hey, well, we're doing this, and the band do what I ask them to do. But I think I really learned how to collaborate with other musicians more than I have done in the past.
I really liked Sweden, especially where we were staying. It was gorgeous. Very peaceful, calming. I really enjoyed the open space and the fresh air. It was very, it's a very different environment to what I'm used to. And it was lovely, yeah.
And it's all minor, major chords. But it's up to you. You can.
I learned something about another views, another approaches to different styles of jazz.
So are there
and probably I consciously or subconsciously I will somehow use it when I do music myself. It was very impressive how we could understand each other without too many explanations. I don't remember that some moments where it was really unclear what to do, and we really needed some, let's sit and talk how we do it. I mean, it was not much words.
Maybe we should add in an extra bar there, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's 6. I can't see. Yeah, 6. Yeah, that'd be fine. There's 1 bar.
It took a little while for everyone to understand each other's music, but after a day or two, they got it, and they made something. They added their little personalities to it as well, which was really nice.
The musical experience of how to collaborate with other musicians, I think, will be something that I'll be doing a lot more in the future, because, you know, we've kind of done it without any conversation, without any discussion, without any disagreement. We made something work in the course of a week, and I think that it shows that it can be done, and even across the broad musical experience that we have. I mean, I started out playing, you know, bebop, and, you know, at the far end of the scale we've got Sam playing his sort of Steve Coleman rhythmic stuff. You know, I've not really done any of that kind of music, so, you know, I think I've sort of learned how to work with other musicians more effectively and get the best out of myself, and, you know, and just make really good music in a really short period of time.
Well, I've never worked so intensely before, so I really had a chance to get inside everyone's music, and there's a lot of music, sort of styles I hadn't really played before, like Mikula's stuff. I hadn't really sort of gone into that sort of free improvising. I suppose maybe sort of more soundscapey stuff. I hadn't really gone into that. And Samuel's music I found very interesting, because I've never played sort of experimental music with electronics before, but it's always something I've wanted to do. So it's all of this stuff I've been very intrigued by, has sort of come together quite nicely in one chunk.
When I first listened to the stuff that was sent to me, some of it I got, but Samuel's music, that took me sideways. You know, I couldn't find a way in. But then when I heard him live and I met the human being, and I felt the love that he was giving out and the humility of the man, I started to listen more closely. And he has another way of language, of speaking the jazz language, and so I've learned from him.
Det är så att någon sa så här, att om man sätter ihop ett antal jazzmusiker på ett ställe under en vecka, och så säger man till dem att om en vecka så ska ni spela en serie konserter tillsammans, då gör de det.
to pass, should we encounter in our forecast turbulence?
You spent 2 weeks working together, or a week, 10 days basically working together, 4 days practice, 4 concerts in Sweden, and tonight is our first concert in Oxford. The most lasting memory is going to be the 6 of us playing Yenga. I know there's a picture of us that possibly Samuel has, and I think that picture that Lisa took a picture of us, all 6 of us around the table sort of playing this Yenga. I think that will stay with me forever.
And sometimes I know that this is not the style I usually write music, but I converted it through my own prism, and it became very close to me. And it was very inspiring, and also to see how people write music, what is their way of thinking, compositional thinking. It was very interesting for me personally.
Kæmpe inspiration at være til sammen, så hænge ud og spille til sammen. Så det har ligesom ændret, hører jeg forholder mig altså, til musik også som en ny inspiration på helt ny baggrund og andre folk at spille med. Og fordi før vi ligesom har, er så olika alle ihop, så har det ændret mig som person, og det ligesom har jeg fået en kæmpe ny inspiration. Og som musiker har det også ændret, at jeg ligesom på noget sæt, mit spil ved at skulle forholde sig til så helt anderledes musik og være i håb med så mange mennesker, så har det der er en masse saker, jeg vil øve på og blive bedre på og har lysnet på deres musik, så det har givet mig utroligt mycket.
I think I definitely want to do more exploring musically, and I really want to work with the Swedish musicians again. Yeah, so I feel like I'm taking a little bit from this experience and bringing it into me as a composer and improviser. Yeah.
Openness, that was the very important thing in all of us, I think. To be open to another people and another type of music.
Hela det här projektet har ju bekräftat det här med att nya möten, det är det som är grejen. Alltså. Att lära känna nya människor från olika ställen som man ju inte hade träffat i vanliga fall, så att säga.
I feel no embarrassment about feeling tearful or sad that I won't see them again for the next few weeks, because you bond with people, good people, and some good food. Everybody cooked a good meal. Yeah, it was a wonderful experience.